conversation because my dad doesn't actually have a gravestone. Well, he has one. My nan put one in England, and we were talking about what would we want if we died, and we both said we don't want to be cremated. But I have selected for my organs to be donated, and I've done the donation form. It's on my license and everything like that. And Josh has informed me that he will not let that happen.
No. Why would I let you donate so the part of you still lives on?
Yeah, but why wouldn't you? If I could save 3 or 4 lives, like say I'm in an accident and I could save 3 or 4 lives, that brings me joy that I would be able to carry that on.
How do I get closer and move on if you're still alive and walking around in somebody else's
But it's not me, it's a part of my body.
It's part of you.
Anyway, so then I told him if he doesn't abide by what I want, I will haunt him to the day he dies.
You haunt me anyway. You already I live in a nightmare every day waking up with you. So
Oh, well, you think that's bad? Wait till you don't do as I say, and then I can come back.
I don't do as you say.
I'll make you go crazy. Like they'll have to check you into an asylum.
I like how you say you made me go crazy. You already drove me crazy. What are you going on about?
You have to do what I've asked.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't get to say it.
Yes, you do.
I finally get to say everything when you die. I'd be like, ah, just going in the ground. The whole part as one. Put them all together in the ground. That's what's going to happen.
So we'll donate Josh's organs.
No, you bloody won't.
Oh, he infuriates me.
It's like Jade's back at work. You get to work, darling. People are waiting for a video. Yes. I just want everybody to see you hurry back. Can we show me your hurry back? Yeah, show me. Show me your back. Ace has got like a monkey back, haven't you?
Oh, no, I don't.
It's not rude to say that, is it?
Yeah, it is rude. Now get out of my face.
Come here and show me your hurry back. Everyone wants to see your hurry back. Hey.
Get out of my
Oh
face.
my gosh, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. We've had a big day at Exmouth today.
You can't see my
It
hair.
was nice, but I honestly thought Coral Bay was nicer. Did you not, Jade? So you look like you're loving life at the moment. Jade likes to always do it at the last minute. Like, you could do it tomorrow. Do I do it? I told her to do it yesterday, but she's like, no.
I was tired from the whale sharks.
So, whale shark. Did you talk about the whale sharks, Jade? Would you recommend it?
We've already talked about it in this episode.
Oh, did we? Oh, never mind then. Never mind! Anyway, we're leaving tomorrow. And where are we going tomorrow, Jade? What's the dealio?
I don't know, Dad. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dad!
She's got to focus. She's got to focus. What?
Stop! I'm in my underwear.
No, if you come round in your underwear, you weirdo. You're on your bed.
Show her underwear. I'm going to grab her and show her
I need to
underwear.
put the kid to bed. Oh, the dog's on there. Alrighty. So we're leaving a day early. There's a long drive back to Geraldton. We've just been packing up. I had to pull everything out of the truck because it was an absolute mess. Bullara Station, I enjoyed it. It's good, but life's really, yeah, second guess everything in your life. So, but let's get Jade backing up and let's get rocking and rolling, eh? Alright. So here we are.
I need to get off.
Campsite on the way home. Pretty cool.
I want to see the whole thing.
Are you going to go and see them? Apparently they got hot springs here. It is fly central. Flies are everywhere.
I'm so lucky that there's a hot spring here.
I know, it's
I
cool.
wish we were staying here for another night.
No, we gotta get back, dude, and get back to reality.
No.
School awaits your butt.
No.
So at least we paid extra for lakefront. I think it's a bit dry, mate. Look at that. We got hot springs. All the kids are loving it. Enjoying it, Layla?
I made a friend, Dad.
Oh, very nice. Is it warm? Layla, is it warm?
Yeah, it's warm. It smells like poo, though.
Yeah. I'm getting attacked by flies. I've got to go. Fucking flies insane.
It's so fresh.
Yeah.
It's been about...
Where's the school?
Oh, it's like good.
Yeah.
It's been about 2 minutes, and that's how close she got in.
Cool. What is? Oh yeah.
The next part is probably going to be...
I love it. It was karaoke night, eh? It's like Lily and Leo trying to take the stage.
Walk in the streets with you in your worn-out jeans. I cannot thinking this is how it ought to be. Laughing on a park bench, thinking to myself, hey, isn't this easy? And you've got a smile that can light up this whole town. I haven't seen it in a while since she brought you down. You say you're fine, I know you better than that. Hey, what you doing with a girl like that?
You're going to sing too, are you? Good. I can see you now. Nothing left but memories.
Well, we're getting out of here. Thank fuck. The flies are annoying. It's fucking going in my nostrils, in my ears. Time to hit the road. Alright guys, you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah? What, Lily?
We're missing a child.
Layla.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, there she is. What are you
Where
doing?
did you get that? The little girl gave it to me.
Alright guys. Come on Lily, get in there, you big butt.
Shut up, Dad.
Alright guys, let's hit the road. Geraldton away.
Look at everything.
So we're finally back in Geraldton. Ready to get back to real life. We're ready to get back to work tomorrow. And look at this, huh?
I said I would cook you
Yeah.
breakfast, and you told me no.
Yeah. What would your breakfast been? Cheese on toast, huh? Cheese on toast is what you would have offered me. No, thank you. I'd like a nice thick breakfast.
What's Simon? Simon wants biscuits.
Yeah, he wants to go outside. We'll be in a house soon, Simon, and you can be free in the house. So Jade, the gym freak, went to CrossFit today, didn't you, Jade? You do about 50,000 push-ups and burpees and jumps and star jumps and run from one end of the room
You're
to the
just
other end
jealous
of the
that I'm fitter than you. Here you go, put that in the bin.
room. I'm just naturally just stay fit, mate. You know.
I need a hay fever tablet though.
Yeah.
The wind's got something in the air.
Look, you're such a problem. There's
They
always
were like,
something wrong with you.
then they were like next door. My wife said, will you drive the truck away? And I was like, yeah. He's like, so you drive it? And I was like, yeah, I've got my light rigs. Oh, okay. He's like, but you don't drive the caravan, do you? And I was like, yeah, I do, like 50% of the time. And he's like,
why do people I think women just do it because they don't want to drive
his
it.
face is like,
they're like, fuck it, he can do it. At least if he has an accident.
I was like, but I do refuse to take the toilet out.
It's true.
Like, that's where I draw the line.
It's true. She's lazy.
I just want
She lazy. Oh, but you're not looking forward to getting back to normality? Kids in school, Jade, you're gonna have like time to yourself again. Imagine having a bit of a breather and space. It's gonna be great. Isn't it, Sammy? Why is the black shit all over the floor?
I don't know, they're from Layla's
Look at that. Look at all the broken iPads. Fucking turds. You don't deserve. Oh, no. First day at work today. Felt good.
Okay, sorry. I just got an email from their teacher.
Which one?
From Archie's teacher.
Lead the way, darling. Lead the way.
Okay.
So we got back from farm stay, which was really good. Really nice farm stay. Karaoke. Everyone really countrified. Flies galore though, wasn't it? It's pretty bad.
It was great. But so as you guys know, the kids were really excited to go to school. We were excited, everything was excited. We thought everything was falling into place, and I kept saying things are just being too easy.
Not easy, it's just nothing normally goes that connects together. Like everything just went like the dominoes.
It was just like all falling into place. So we got to Geraldton a little bit earlier. We arrived on Sunday because we were all excited and we just wanted to make sure everything was organised. Because come Monday, we were going to get the kids' school uniforms. We had to pick up their book packs that were at the post office. We had to pick up their school shoes. We had to get bags, all of that stuff. So everyone just wanted to get back a day earlier so we could get all this stuff organised. So
thank God we did.
We were picking up the stuff from Ozpost, and I got a call from the school. And they were just like, hey,
Well, the kids were supposed to start on the 21st, the same day we went to work.
Yeah, so they were meant to start on Tuesday. We had booked for them to get uniforms at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
All the book packs, bag packs.
All of that
shoes.
stuff. So we had all their stuff ready, spent $800 on book packs, did all of that stuff. And then I got a call from the school, and the school was like, hey, we just want you to see if you're okay if we do a meeting with the deputy principal of curriculum and the inclusion support coordinator, just so that we can all be on the same page, make sure we can supply the support and before you get uniforms. And I was like, okay, yep, no problem. I got off the phone to Josh and I said, something's not right.
Yeah.
We got a letter of acceptance last week.
From the principal.
From the principal saying the kids are starting on the 21st.
He's a really nice guy as well.
Yeah, the kids are starting on the 21st. We can't wait to see Lily, Layla, Archie, and Ace, what years they were in, everything. I've been getting emails all last week from the school saying, like, they're in this house colour. They need this on this day.
These are the activities.
These are the activities that we offer, like everything. It was just like...
And the school's awesome. It's so outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Like mountain biking through the week.
And it was
surfing.
So left field when they were like... Yeah, so we rocked up on Monday afternoon and we pulled into a meeting room and pretty much told by the deputy principal that they've got to do a spended day. They're not sure if they can supply the support they need. They're a little bit worried because they've seen the girls' IEPs from previous schools, which if you're not sure what an IEP is, it's an individual education plan. 3 out of 4 of our children are on the spectrum with ADHD and a few other things. They are high functioning, but yeah, they can get overwhelmed. They suffer from a bit of anxiety.
We probably shouldn't have bred.
And yeah, so it is what it is. And they try hard. They make friends. They are social. They are outgoing, as you guys have seen. They're pretty full of energy.
Yeah, I have always said as well, though, I'd never expect my kid to be rocket scientists. I just want them to be respectful and
good human beings.
And be polite and just say yes or no. So
Josh thought it was that they just wanted to like discuss what kind of expectations we had on curriculum.
No,
I was like, hang on, let me finish.
I think they thought like we're gonna bring the kids in and they're gonna be like them kids who just go on the floor and go. Listen at all.
Anyway, so I said before we even got in the interview, I was like, if this is how they're going, I'm going to lose my marbles. And Josh was like, no, let's just like, you know, be all okay.
Yeah, just try and look at it from
just try a little bit. And he sat in the interview. I'm looking at him like completely gobsmacked. This stuff's coming out of this lady's mouth. And I just want to like just walk out. And I'm looking at him and he's like.
Yeah, but in my defence, I couldn't hear a word he was saying.
But Josh is hard of hearing. He's meant to wear hearing aids. He's like a moderate to severe loss. Does not wear hearing aids.
No,
refuses not to because he can lip read.
But some people.
So I'm assuming he's just not. We're not doing anything about it, and we're just like, okay, we're just going to take this rolling over, and you know, let's take it up the arse, as Josh says.
Since when do I do that?
So I was like, okay, this is what we're doing, and I kept looking at him, and he's like.
I was just trying to work out. I was getting like a few words out of a few.
So then, anyway, we get in the car, and I just like completely and utter like.
Oh, Jade having a mental breakdown.
Lose my shit because I'm like, this isn't the right school.
I said, calm down. We just need to speak to the principal because we dealt with the principal from the get-go, and he was so like he's so full on direct. Everything's out in the open. There's no bullshit. He just this is how it is. This is what he expects. I'm like, sweet, sounds good. I said. I don't expect much from you. I just want them to want to go to school. That's all I want. So
then they said we were doing a spend a day. So we rocked up today. We had to borrow uniforms. They had to do assessments. They had to be assessed if they could go to this school. And I was just like, so, and even when I dropped them off, I waited until they were all dropped off. And then I went back to the enrollments lady. And I said to her, I'm so confused. I'm really, really confused. We had a letter of acceptance last week. They were meant to be starting today. I just don't understand why they're doing a spend a day. And she was like, come into this room again and was like, we're just trying to make sure we can give them the right support and all of this. They've had their IEPs for 2 weeks. They've known what they needed. So I'm just like, this makes no sense. And like when I dropped them all off at the teachers, they all thought they were starting too. Ace had labels. Ace had his own like hat place and he had like his box of learning and all of this. Layla had her tidy tray named and everything. Like even the teachers were like, oh, it's your first day. And then the enrollment lady's like, no, it's a spend a day.
Yeah.
And did you read your email last night? And they're like, no, sorry, I didn't. And
I think
they were just like,
there's too many chiefs in that opinion.
Anyway.
I think some people
Archie was doing an assessment, got quite emotional and said he wanted to go home. So they called me and I went and picked him up. When I saw him, he was pretty like been stuck in a room doing 2 hours of testing. Obviously heard what they said yesterday.
I get an hour out of him a day for homeschool.
Yeah.
And I genuinely, 2 hours, that must be torture for him, not having a break. Or...
Yeah, so he's like holding it together, but I could see in behind his eyes he was like tearing up. Then I was just like, my mum's rage just came over me. And I was just like, this is so bad. This is so, so, so bad. And it just kind of, I controlled myself where I didn't yell, I didn't swear. And it was just like, I was really thin. I was like, this is absolutely disgusting. This whole thing is disgusting. I don't want to go to your school. The way you've treated us is discrimination. Have you ever heard of disability discrimination? I'm going to the education department. This is insane. And she was like, can we just, and I was like, no, I can't. I cannot talk to you right now. I'm going to go get my kids from the other classrooms and I just need you to leave me alone. And she's like, I'm going to come with you. And I was like, oh my God. And she just kept talking. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm absolutely going to lose my shit in a second. And I was like, just stay calm. Let's just get the kids, get in the truck and just get the fuck out of here and just go. So I come around to Layla's classroom. Before I've even seen Layla, the enrollments lady went off to go get Ace from the other classroom, and the lady was like, is everything okay? Because obviously my eyes were starting to water up and I was just trying my hardest not to lose my shit. And then the lady was like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not okay. Like, my kids have been made to feel like they're not good enough and they have to like, they're not welcome and all of this stuff. And I was like, we've just bought a house. Like, is all of this shit for nothing? Like, to a camera. I know. And yeah, it was just so much. And then she was so lovely. She was like, I thought they were starting. I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. This isn't our school. We don't usually do things like this. I don't know. And I was like, can you please just help me find Layla? I just want to go, and I don't want my kids to see me upset. She was like, of course. And so as we come around to go find Layla, she's had an incident with another student and, well, a group of girls. Yeah. Her buddy went to the toilet, and when she was her buddy got up to go to the toilet, all the other girls called Layla weird and walked away. So Layla was like devastated. And Layla is really emotional.
Yeah, but I can imagine.
So she was hysterically crying.
Being weird. And
but then, so obviously I'm emotional. I've come around the corner and I'm like, oh my God. I just
no one.
So then, yeah, so I couldn't have hightailed it out enough. By that time, Ace has come around, Lily's come around, and I'm like, do you have your bags? I don't really care. Let's just get out of here. And as I've come around, Kazza, with her Kazza haircut, the deputy principal comes out and she's like, I would love to have a meeting right now. And I was like, I don't know if I can keep this together. I'm like, I'm really disappointed. I said, this is discrimination. I said I was going to go to the education department. I said, this is sickening and all of that stuff. She's like, please, can you come sit down? So I came into the room, I sat down.
I would have been like, I need a break, look. I need a break.
And I said, and she sat down. And it was more that I wanted to show the kids that I'm not accepting what was going on.
Well, that's good.
And because we allowed it to happen the day
like
before.
I'm going to get emotional.
I wasn't emotionally distressed. I wasn't crying. I didn't cry or anything. I just said.
No, but she could have said one thing that just.
No, she said like, you know, she explained that they were just trying to ensure. And I said, I get that, but the kids shouldn't have been accepted.
Yeah.
Last week, you should have contacted us and gone, guys, we've read through the IEPs. There's quite a lot of support here. Can we do a spend a day and let's just slow everything down and make sure we can really give what we need to give to these kids.
To be honest with you, though, once we got the approval and everything like that from the school, we're like, right, the house is to go.
Yeah, everything.
I got a job sorted straight away. We're like, right, so it's this.
So everything was just,
happening. It
was like a tick. So, and I was like, you can't accept children and backflip. And she was like, well, we're not backflipping. I'm like, you are backflipping. That's exactly what you've done. There's no other way around it. And I was like, she was like, that wasn't my purpose. And I was like, well, your execution literally missed the mark. And I was like, what you've done is discriminated against my kids. You've made my kids feel this big and that they're not good enough to be here when I'm paying for them to be here. This is a private school. And I was like, this is just not okay. And then she just kept like trying to like
make excuses.
And I was like, we're getting nowhere. We are getting nowhere. I've asked several times to see the principal and you've all blocked me from it. So I'm leaving now. I have said my piece and made it really, really clear. I'm absolutely disgusted and I cannot believe this happened. And I knew that I shouldn't have done a spend a day. I knew that this was going to happen because it was just the whole way it was dealt with was shitty.
Well, it was a good job we did spend a day because it all turned out well in the end.
And then, yeah, so then I said, you best to get the principal to call me. So if you follow us on socials as well, I had a lot of people reach out and tell me like where we should go and what we should say and all of those things. But before I even had a chance to even digest that, I had to go pick Josh up at work, and then we had our house viewing for the final of the house. We got to show my mum the house.
Yeah, I'm like trying to go through the house and make sure everything works and do a checklist. And Jay's like, we've got the car. The Payneful going to call. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just.
And then anyway, so the principal called, and he was amazing. He was amazing. He was so apologetic and was so. He listened to me rant for like 10 minutes,
yeah.
and he was probably like. But he did say I had every right. And that's what did feel nice for him to say. He said, 100% I can see where you feel it's discrimination. I can see how you feel this way. I can see why the kids would feel this way. And this is not what we're about. Like, I mean, I even said things like, it's not the Christian way and all of this stuff. So,
yeah, you saying that fucking good.
Like, yeah, I did kind of like think, but I was really pissed off. And
yeah,
and I was just, the mama bear came out and was just like,
can't believe you said that. No, but yeah, and then the day before that, when they told us.
What?
The day before that.
No, anyway, you're interrupting. We're continuously on the same path. Right. So then So then, yeah, he was apologising. He was saying that he would love the opportunity to apologise to the kids, regardless if we decide to come back.
It wasn't him.
He's going. The deputy principal wants to apologise.
Yeah, she should apologise.
And the learning support all want to apologise. This was not handled right. It was a breakdown in communication. He was away today and yesterday. The deputy principal had been away for the past 2 weeks while we were doing our interview and doing all of the IEPs and stuff. She only just arrived back on Monday.
Yeah, did you not say you were a bit annoying when you said, we've just spent $900 on book packs?
I said
and
that.
She went, oh, that's a shame.
He said 100% how you've been dealt with was wrong by the school. So I liked that he did take ownership for that.
Mm.
I liked that he apologised. He's a no-nonsense principal. He was like, I'm disgusted. That is not how it should have happened. You know, sometimes when you get somebody to call and they apologise, they also roundabout they avoid taking acceptance of what's happened. And he just said point blank, it is not okay and it wasn't dealt right and you 100% are validated in how you feel and how the kids feel, which I thought was really good. And he said, yeah. So anyway, we're going for a meeting tomorrow. We're getting uniforms. We're getting uniforms. The kids are being apologised, getting an apology.
Mm.
And they really want to make the kids feel more settled and welcome. So he's taking the time out to really make sure that they feel welcome. That they feel welcome. That they feel like he did that. So he wants to make sure. But pretty much there was the reason what's happened. Supposedly he said they're currently in the process. They've had an influx of students, a huge influx in the community, which everybody's told us. There's a load of people moving from Perth, interstate, whatever, because houses are so cheap here. So he said we've had a really high influx of students this year and we've just changed their enrollments policy, which if a child has some learning difficulties or they need support, they are doing spender days only because they currently already have such an influx of kids that already need support. So they don't want to promise to new students that they can supply everything. And
is there something in the water? Is everybody's kids got problems now?
No, but
when people
let's stay on task.
He's just an asshole.
Yeah,
he's not got ADHD.
Okay, let's stay on task. So yeah, so he said that was the new policy was coming into play, but obviously we came through on the old policy where we met with the principal, we went through a tour, he met the kids, he got a feel for the kids, and he chose to accept them on that. But he was. He asked Archie, like, you know, he was talking to Archie and Archie has hearing aids. So he was like really making sure Archie can communicate and can, you know, so he knew where Archie was.
He'd get down on the right level and be like, listen, and they'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah.
And like he talked to the girls about social and everything like that to really get an understanding of what we were about as a family and what the kids were about, which I really did like. So he said, like, I've already done that assessment. They didn't, that's why we accepted and we did the acceptance letter and everything like that. But what happened is she's come back from leave. He's been away. She didn't know that we've already been accepted. She thought we're doing the new policy and it's been like grilled the enrollments lady and been like, you've not done a spended day. Why are they coming in without a spended day? We haven't worked out if we can supply all these stuff in their IEPs. We can't supply. Like, have you promised them all this stuff? And so they're freaking out and there's, so it's been a breakdown of communication.
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Exactly. So,
but everything's back on the par now because I was fucking worried at work today. I'm on my lunch break on to Jade being like, are we going to have to cancel everything and just get back on the road?
Oh yeah, I was like, obviously this isn't our town. Obviously we shouldn't be here. This is all a sign. This is like...
Oh, Jade's a big on. Oh, the sign. Everything is for a reason.
I do believe, like, you need to listen to your gut. And I do believe that if you follow the right direction, that things work out.
How do you listen to your gut? Every time my gut's like, you need to go to the toilet right now.
So, at least positive. We sat down with the kids and Lily and Ace had a fantastic day. Lily has loads of friends. Which is
Lily's a nice,
huge.
lovely girl.
She is, but
I think she had friends at her other school that were holding her back.
Yes, she did. Lily can be quite a big follower, so she sometimes does struggle to make her own decisions and not waver.
Lily's a follower, not a leader.
Yeah.
And Lily's a leader who pushes whatever.
Ace had a great time. He loved it. He was kind of like, he came out with his bag and he's like, why are we going? Well, I don't want to go. I had fun. And I was like, oh.
But he was like, they made me do hard work.
Oh, yeah.
They made me do hard work.
They made me do really hard work.
What?
I don't know if I can do this.
What, write more than your name, you lazy
Yeah.
yeah.
Shows how much he's been slacking off as the teacher.
I am not a fucking teacher. I try my... Do you know what? Them kids made me do hard work. Do you know that?
So Layla was obviously like, are they going to make sure the girls aren't mean and blah, blah. And I said, of course they were. I said, Layla, the teacher was trying to sort it out, but...
It's worth a listen, it's worth a listen.
So the kids were excited to go tomorrow. I'm emotionally drained. So emotionally drained. Cried so much in 2 days. Again.
That's the best birthday yesterday.
It was his birthday yesterday as all this was unfolding. And he just kept, oh yeah, we're at dinner for his birthday. And he goes, who gives a fuck? We'll just travel the world.
Yeah,
do you want to go to Italy? Let's go to Italy. Let's go live in Bali.
Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you what sucks. Waking up, packing your lunches, going to work, and then coming home in a bloody caravan. It sucks. It sucks. Oh, you alright, my darling?
Yeah.
Every time you like doing this shit.
Right.
Can't wait to get into some
I just
more
hope we can
space.
move settlement up faster.
Probably.
It's fucking hard living in the caravan.
It's such a squeeze getting your lunch ready
And all the kids' school bags,
Yeah,
kids'
and then
school shoes.
cat and dogs are all over you.
I know, Cat just keeps fucking off somewhere.
Yeah. Neighbours probably fucking hate us. Just too fucking... Anyway. Work. So, we finally signed all the paperwork. Let's cover up a few things before I show it. Oh, baby. Hopefully it goes
Somebody
through.
could steal our signature.
Well, fucking good luck trying to do my signature. So, if anyone would like a wife, I'm giving mine away so you can check her. Bye, wife. It's been nice knowing you.
Bye.
Well, come on, off you go. We're being let you free. Go be free. Take Simon with you though, and the dogs.
I'm free. I get the house.
No, I don't give a fuck. You take the house. I just drive into the distance with the truck. Listen about the door. This.
He's an undies.
This. Tell me what happened at school today. Tell
Hey, so
me.
you can have your turn tomorrow, okay?
Just 1 minute.
It's Nana's last night tomorrow.
Yeah, you get the last. Nana's last night tomorrow. Goodbye, Michelle. Hey, tell me about what happened at school. Tell the people what happened.
They gave me a award.
Oh my gosh, and what happened? Did they all clap?
Show them your reward, Ace.
Did you take a bow? Ace, did you bow?
No.
Why?
Because
Why would you not bow? You got claps. If you get a standing ovation, you take a bow. And what about you, Arch? You have a good day? Huh? You have a good day at school? You're going swimming tomorrow, apparently. So, what about you, Simon? Did you have another good day escaping? Did you have a nice day escaping and running away?
I'm trying to be dumb.
Jade, did you have a nice day with the cold that your mum gave you? Did you have a nice day? Jade?
She had hay fever most of the day.
No, she didn't have hay fever. You now coughs. And she goes, Michelle goes,
She did, and now I'm
hits
sick.
it all over me. When we
I
were
haven't
driving,
been sick in 6 months.
when we were
since we sold
driving,
our
yeah, because your
house.
mum's a fucking menace. When we were driving, so Jade made a platter and we're eating biscuits and chips, and then Michelle just spat all over them, and Jade just was like, "Oh, it didn't touch your chips." I'm like, "I'm fucking touching that shit anyway."
You're
Kiss my ass.
Dramatic.
I'm
You
not.
are so dramatic.
No, I'm not.
She didn't. She was.
did. She
She
spat
was.
all
Let
over
me
everything.
speak. Then
She got them like
No, we were sat. We were sat
in the truck.
in the truck, and we were talking. And as she talked,
Jade, she's been coughing
she
this whole
spat
holiday. all
on
over
me,
everyone.
and it went on me. It didn't go on the platter.
Yeah, and Jade's like, "Here, do you want this food?" I'm like, "You're infected now. It's like The Walking Dead. You can't take you. You're gone." Stop annoying me, please. Anyway,
Can I have a Milky Way?
second day at work. Pardon?
Can I have a Milky Way?
Yeah, if you want. Second day at work.
Milky
And it was alright. I feel like I've accomplished something. So I'm happy. You feel like you've accomplished something today, Jay?
Yeah, I worked as well.
No, I know you worked as well. What do you mean? I'm just meaning, did you accomplish something?
Yeah, Josh just, everything rides, right? Everything rides on Josh getting his pay slip and getting this letter from his employer.
Lady doesn't come in until 8 o'clock at night, and I'm out on site by then, by the time she comes in. So I'm just going to have to talk to Neville and write a letter and leave it on a desk. So I'll just write a letter and leave it on a desk and just say, listen, in fact, I'll write one now and then I can just put it on a desk.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you can just reply to her.
Reply
the email that she sent.
Oh, that's a good idea. Anyway.
How long does your iPad take to charge?
So I've got some good news. Jane's got some good news. It's all approved. We're officially moving in next Friday. But what's the downfall, darling?
Yeah, tell everyone. So we went for our final inspection.
Which was completely fucking pointless.
Which was pointless because they were like, go around, make sure everything works.
Yeah.
Found out that the aircon doesn't work.
Yeah,
the main one upstairs.
Yeah, but I was going through testing the fans, testing the lights, and she's looking at me like, is this guy for real? I'm like, of course I'm fucking him. I'm paying top whack for this.
And then, so then we've sent them a letter saying that the aircon's broken, and she's gone, that's a you issue. And I was like, no, you've said on the ad that it has air conditioning, which means it's working.
Yeah, it didn't say partial air conditioning.
Yeah, so now we're fighting them, and we're saying like, nah, we're going to hold up settlement and stuff. And they're like, you don't have a ground to stand on. And I was like, well, we haven't been conditionally approved.
Hold that. I've got to go pick the poo up.
We've been like conditionally approved. That could still fall through. So I was like, read between the lines, you twat face. I was like, we paid your asking price. And on top of it, she's left like a load of shit and rubbish. And it was just like, you're frustrating. So we're going back and forth with the conveyancer. And it's pretty weird. So here, when we went to go sign our contracts for the home loan as well, they're like, we've got 3 disclosures. And I was like, what do you mean 3 disclosures? She was like, yeah, so the conveyancing company is owned by the real estate agent. I was like, what? Okay. And then she's like, also the conveyancer is also working for the seller as well. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, just to let you know, the building and pest company that carried out the building and pest is owned by the real estate agent as well. And I was like, whoa, hang on a second. We are not signing anything. I need to seek legal advice from somebody else. I've never heard of this before. We've bought houses before.
It does sound a bit like,
I was like,
they could all just be like, the house is actually going to fall down. Nah, it's good. Just sell it.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, this is not, I'm not okay. I'm not comfortable signing this. I need to find out about this. And she
was nice, though, the lady.
Yeah, she was. And then, so the lady was like, because we were like, we requested a bond clean. We requested, because nobody's lived in it for a few months. We requested a bomb clean, yeah.
And just said take majority. I said if you want to leave some furniture, that's fine.
We said you could leave some furniture, actual furniture, not filing cabinet full of shit, not rubbish, because you're too fucking lazy to take it out of the house.
They said that's not rubbish. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so the conveyancer was like, listen, that's a here or there. We can't fight that. It's a couple of $100 for you to clean the house. Like, we can't, but let's really focus on the air conditioning unit, because that could be 5 or 10 grand to fix. And I was like, so she's a doctor as well. Like,
she saves lives, she doesn't please lives.
No. And I was like, yeah, so now I'm not liked very much by
anyone in the town.
No, the real estate agent. So I call, the real estate agent doesn't answer my phone call, then sends me an email 5 minutes later, sorry I missed your call, because they know why we're calling. And yeah, they're just being knobs. So they're getting a quote to see how much it's going to be to fix the air conditioning unit. She said that she's not committing to fixing it or whatever, but the conveyancer said hopefully, like, if it comes back that the whole unit needs replacing, we can ask for that to be taken out, and then we can do that at a later stage.
To be honest, it's kind of took all our money, so we've not really got the money.
And that's what I said. I said, we've used all of our money, we paid your asking price, and the roof needs fixing, the stairs, the decking outside, there's loads of work that needs to be done to get it up to, like, livable standard.
Yeah, it is livable standards, up to your standards, okay. To be honest.
Yeah, but when you paid asking price, you shouldn't be moving into a house and having to replace decking outside, all of the roof is like rusted and stuff. Like that stuff Josh can fix, but it's still money we've got to outlay.
Yeah, that's
and all of our money is like wrapped up in the truck and the caravan as well as this house. So I was like, at the moment we're moving in. Oh yeah. Tell everyone what happened to when your parents opened our shipping container yesterday.
Yeah, well, we're getting all our furniture shipped up from the Gold Coast up to Geraldton, and it's a 2.5 day drive non-stop.
Yeah, so anyway, we worked out that it was way too far for Tony to drive, so we organised a removalist to come. So Tony, our friend, and my in-laws opened our shipping container and it was fucking full of mold.
Yeah, I know, because the weather's so hot and cold on the Gold Coast, so it's very humid, and then obviously the heat is hitting the container.
So all of the kids' mattresses, bed frames, lounge, all of that shit just had to be thrown. Thankfully, like, our mattress was okay and a few other things were okay, but yeah, we're going to be living on mattresses.
Boo-hoo, at least Josh doesn't have to empty toilets anymore.
For a while, until we sell either our truck or caravan. We need to sell something.
Yeah.
One of them needs to go and then we can buy furniture.
Yeah.
So guys, if you would love to share our setup to anyone and everyone, it would be much appreciated, because we do need to sell something. Otherwise, we have no furniture. We don't have a couch. We do have a dining table, so that's positive.
Yeah, we can sit on the chair.
And we do have,
we still have the
two
caravan,
mattresses.
so I can just sit in the caravan.
Yeah, we have 2 mattresses. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to make do. It will just be an experience.
Like hobos, so we'll be fine.
So put it this way, we won't be having any people over for quite a while.
Oh look, Jade's becoming me. Oh, look at that,
until we have some furniture. So,
but,
I mean, positive, we can paint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Still, look at it. Look, the rainbow's out. How cool is that? Yeah, but still.
An update on the kids' schooling. So the kids have gone 4 days now, and every day they came out, they said, besides obviously Tuesday, but every day they came out on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they said, oh my God, I've had a better day. I've had a better day. It's even better. I've made friends.
So
they come running out.
Nice.
Archie is struggling. He's finding it really hard.
Yeah, he'll get into the
just from separating from me and like going into class and stuff like that, which obviously being full time for nearly 6 months.
But he's made mates. I think he has.
It's just that morning. It's literally just coming away from me and going into class and segregating.
Yeah.
That's always hard for kids, and especially Archie is a very, very routine kid. So he loves everything a certain way, and obviously everything is so different. His friends, all of that is very different. So it's just a matter of getting him used to the new routine. But when I pick him up in the afternoon, he's happy as Larry, comes out with a big smile saying, I had a great day. So that's positive.
But Archie's one of them ones where he's like, I'm not eating it. I don't want to eat it. And then as soon as he has a little bite, he goes, oh, yeah, I like this. So
and
then give him that push.
Ace, officially starting proper school 5 days a week in his little uniform and stuff. It's like breaking my heart. It really is breaking my heart. I just feel like I've had a baby home with me for 13 years. I have had somebody on my hip every...
You know what? You got a bit of fucking freedom, man. Be happy about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still come back.
We had babies. So we fell pregnant with Lily at 19. So our whole 20s, I've had babies with me. I've had another limb attached.
She wants more. She's
it's
fucking
really
weirdo.
Scary. It's just like, does that urge ever go? Do you actually ever?
Yeah, that's why grandkids pop out. So you just be patient.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we're not done. But then I'm like, we're like our plate is so full as well. Like, I don't know if I could. I don't know. I feel like...
And the mother-in-law's gone. I
miss my mum. I cried when
she was getting on your nerves, don't lie.
She had, but...
And Michelle's lovely, but it's just...
her.
It's going to be a lot easier when we're in a house and there's more room. When we're in a caravan, there's no room for another adult to pop in there.
No, and it's hard. Like, my mum hasn't dealt with my dad passing. Like, my dad's been gone for 1.5 years.
Yeah, she's struggling in that way.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. So things are all falling into place. It's been a bit of a crazy
couple of weeks.
emotional week this week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been fun.
But we're slowly getting there, and I've had like people reach out and wanting to meet with coffee and stuff like that, which I really appreciate because I know no one, no families here, no friends are here, and I am really, and then to have all the kids in school, like I do work remotely 3 days a week, but on Mondays and Fridays, like I feel like
Here comes the rain. This is the first time I've experienced rain in Geraldton.
I know, I think this is the first time they've had rain in 8 months.
But I love the fucking rain. Look at that. Anywho, let's go for a mooch around Geraldton today and see what there is, eh?